Under Detroit skies, we roam so free. Two souls bound by fate and mystery. Cousins by blood, but deeper we go. Secret world, only we know. Whispers in the night, they call us near. Voices from the past, crystal clear. We're tuned to the stars. We're hearing the song. Clairvoyant hearts, where we belong. Marcus and Norsa in the glow of the night. Dancing with spirits, bathing in light. Real estate by day, dreams by the moon, selling homes while hearing the tune. Osa sees visions, her eyes like fire. Marcus builds bridges, lifting us higher. Guided by the wind, the rhythm flows through hidden realms where only we go. We're tuned to the stars. We're hearing this song. Clairvoyant hearts, where we belong. Marcus and Rosa in the glow of the night. Dancing with spirits, bathing in light. Under Detroit skies, we roam so free. Two souls bound by fate and mystery. Cousins by blood, but deeper we go. Secret world, only we know. Whispers in the night, they call us near. Voices from the past.
So we can sing that whole song all over again, right?
Right. Every single time, okay?
What up, though? What's
What
up,
up,
cousin?
though?
I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, cousin.
Joining a new year,
It's a
2026.
new year. Yep,
In 2 days.
2026.
Dang, that's crazy. This
The
year
year
flew
of
by
the
so
horse.
fast.
It
The
did,
year-
though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Mm,
It
that kind
really
of
did.
hurt. Yeah. So how'd you enjoy Christmas?
Oh, Christmas was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I retired being the Grinch for the day. I
Oh,
had
I'm
a little
still,
holiday cheer.
I'm still the Grinch. I'm the Grinch. I'm Grinch to the mother.
Oh, yes,
I
having
was
a
like,
3-year-old, I had to embrace,
well,
the
for
man in the
EG,
red suit.
you got to, but me,
Yeah, yeah. But other
I'm
than
the
that, I'm the Grinch.
Grinch.
Well, I'm so happy it's over with, and just all the joy and the laughter and the love, and
Yeah.
it was worth it.
Yeah,
Beautiful season indeed.
you're right. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got a lot to catch up on. So kind of going into this new year, do you have any like wrapping up thoughts or anything you want to talk about or anything you mentioned from this season so far?
Um, I'm just excited about the forward movement, like
Yeah.
the growth that we both have had, and just collectively, it's go time.
Yeah. You're on the
I'm really
threshold.
excited. I'm excited about all of the different learning tools and what helped us our character development. So 2025 was about character development for me.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna kind of make the subject not the main topic of tonight's episode, but we're gonna talk about gifts, and we're gonna talk about coming into a new season, a new year. You said it's the year of the horse, right?
Yes.
Can you remind us what that means?
Okay, so in Chinese astrology, um 2025 is was known as the year of the snake. So that was all about us shedding layers, releasing dead skin, and welcoming like this new beginning. And with the year of the horse being the year of 2026, it's a fire horse, so it's all about that forward action and movement. So it's time to charge forth with everything that we've been sitting idle on. So when
I
I
like
say
that.
like it's go time, like it's time, like things about to pick up, and like this new year will feel like a real new year. You know,
Okay.
where most people don't honor the new year until the spring equinox in March, which
Hmm.
is technically when the new year is. But on the first, though, at the beginning of this new year, we will feel it. So I'm just really excited about
Okay.
finally moving out of stagnation.
I like that. You know what I like
Yeah.
about horses? I rode a horse twice in my life, only
Mm,
twice. But
okay.
I remember both times, I remember feeling like I was on a mountain of muscle that felt
Mm-hmm.
like this animal is
Mm-hmm.
so powerful
Mm-hmm.
and and should be, worshiped, cherished, respected, all of
Mm-hmm.
that. And
Mm-hmm.
the very first time I was a teenager, back when I worked at McDonald's on Warren and Epworth, and
Okay.
and
Around the
we took a
corner.
group trip um up into like it was like maybe 2 hours north of Detroit. We were like in the sticks. It was nothing but grass and
Yeah.
scenery. It was some beautiful area, and we went up there to go horseback riding.
Hmm.
But the thing was, they put you on this horse, and they literally tell the horse, "All right, go. See you later." And they just gave us like the basics. Here's the basics. This is how you slow down. This is how you speed up. This is how you go left. This is how you go right. And then we'll see you later. See you in 30 minutes. And then I'm like, what? And so this horse just gallops off. And it's like as soon as we got away from everybody, it's like that horse was like, I got you now, motherfucker. And that horse took off and I
Oh.
mean hauled ass. And I mean, there was a cliff that dropped maybe
Mm.
3, 4 stories. And this horse ran right alongside that cliff and was hauling, I mean, full speed. And I'm like trying to slow him down.
Horsepower.
I was like, no, please, Jesus, no. And I was terrified.
Yeah.
And then he ran into a forest. And in that forest, I was like ducking branches. And I'm like, how can I make this horse slow down? So finally, I just dug my legs in and I dug my arms and elbows in and I just pulled his straps and I just locked down to the back of his back like as tight as I could. And
Mm-hmm.
he finally slowed down. And I mean, when I tell you we walked all the way back because I wasn't trying to do no
You
running,
got off the
no
horse.
speeding. I got off that horse and I was like, thank you. Please, I appreciate you not killing me. But it was just me, nature, and God. I was like, and that horse. And I'll never forget that. That stuck with me for the rest of my life, literally.
Man, I
Yeah.
bet.
Horses are powerful, man. I mean, they'll,
This horsepower. And when they focus and they gone, it's
yes.
it's it's go time.
Yeah. It's like you in a machine. Yeah.
Well, just imagine that we are all tapping into that same horse energy in 2026.
Okay. I'm
Can
ready
you
for it.
imagine what it's going to be like for people to just finally just get the ball rolling and just take off?
Yeah. I can
I'm,
imagine.
I'm
I'm gonna
excited.
I'm gonna wait till we get into our next segment so I can kind of bring up like gifts and how gifts have been. I mean, how it's been like a weird. It's been like the last maybe 2 months, 3 months in real estate. It's been crazy. It's been weird.
Um,
But and 2025 was the year I cut a lot of people off. And I was
mm,
just like, I can't, I don't even want to be around that energy. Like
mm.
I can't invite you into my space. I don't want you in my space. Don't come over
Same
here.
here.
It was
Yeah,
like you probably had the similar situations and stuff too.
absolutely.
Well, we
I've had to
this,
step, not even intentionally wanting to, but I've had to step back from a lot of people and just
hmm
honor my own space.
yeah.
So a lot
But
of isolation.
I think most people's gifts kind of activate during like heartbreak, grief, chaos, work,
Absolutely.
transitions when people pass away. That's when people's.
Hmm.
I think you know what that reminds me of, like with Daddy, with our grandfather. We call him Daddy. Don't you dare call him granddaddy. Um, it was like when I went to Cynthia's wedding, our aunt
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt him for like the first or the second time. I think it was the second time. But when
Mm-hmm.
he was there, his presence was so strong. Like I'm sitting there at the wedding in the second row, like bawling my face off because I could feel him that strong and stuff. And I literally just started telling grandma everything he was saying and everything. It was kind of funny because we always knew our Aunt Wandra for being late. And
Always.
that's the first thing I was telling grandma, like, yeah, Daddy said to say hi to Juan too. And she was like, I will if she ever get here. And I remember laughing about that. And then Daddy said, clear as day, he said she's sitting behind you about 4 rows back on your left.
Mm.
And so I said that to grandma. We both kind of sat up and turned around and looked, and she was back there and she waved at us like this. And I was like, that can only be daddy,
Right.
that's something that only happens, because of that divinity, that divine him putting himself in our space. But
Mm-hmm.
that was like a beautiful moment. I remember that too. But it's
Yeah, that's a beautiful
yeah,
story.
yeah. I don't know if you knew that. Did you know that?
I heard you tell the story before.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
But
yeah.
yes, that's a beautiful share indeed, though.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
All right. What you got for us before we go to break?
Um. Well, we could talk about the cosmic forecast. I was going to just speak on it being the year of the horse.
Okay.
And then talk about it being a universal year 9. Well, no, my apologies. We are moving out of a universal year 9. And this deals with numerology. So when
Okay.
you add up 2025,
Hmm.
2 plus 2 plus 5 is 9.
Oh.
Nines represents endings. So it was all about closing things up in 2025. So now that we are stepping into 2026, that totals up to 10, which is equivalent to 1. We always just cancel out the 1 in
Okay.
cancel out the 0 in numerology. So it's a year 1, which is all about new beginnings. So we are literally tapping into a very fresh, new energy.
Okay.
Again, passion projects will be starting. People will be vocalizing themselves more. Um, a lot of platforms are to start. People are literally chasing their dreams now. So it's just that new beginning energy across the board. And right along with that fire horse just taking off, like it's just, again, it's like the universe is just saying it's time to go. It's time to gallop on and get on it.
Okay. I
So,
like that.
yeah, I just wanted to share that briefly.
Okay. You know what?
Yes.
Let's take a, quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna get into the meat of the conversation. For the last episode of 2025, we will be right back, guys. Love you.
To the stars, we're hearing the song. Clairvoyant hearts, where we belong. Marcus and Orson.
Peace, peace. Hi, everyone. I'm Osaranga. I am a spiritual healer, a doula, and a psychic reader. I would love to add you on as a client. Learn more about yourself and become enlightened about your past and or your future. With the tarot cards or just your hands, I can tap into who you are, what you've been up to, who you were in past lives, and who are the people that are most loved by you or love you that are no longer here amongst the living. That's what this gift is all about, you and your healing journey, placing your faith, your trust, and your focus on you. You deserve it. Visit me at cousinsinthecosmos.com and check out my list of services. Also, please remember to click the private message if you wish to schedule. I can't wait to work with you. Ashe.
Hi guys, this is your girl Trina Braxton, a proud licensed real estate agent with Howell Luxury Group Realty. Since joining HLG, I've been able to realize that the real estate world is a different place and HLG is an expert. Allow us to help you make your next home purchase one of the best decisions ever. You'll have your forever home and HLG will have yet another satisfied client.
was still ready to sing. But I'm always ready to finish the song. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the meat of it. So, last episode of 2025. Lot to reflect on. I'm kind of glad. I'm glad to shift and move into something different
Yeah.
because this year this year been life, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's been crazy. One deal that did go through that was, oh my God, it was just crazy. But I'm glad it closed. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking back on like
Yeah.
and it's just like that. It's been like roller coaster here and there.
Yeah. They
I'm
people
ready
gonna
for
still be
change.
they are gonna still be fans. But it's definitely time for a change.
Yeah.
And I'm here for that.
Okay.
2025 has definitely been me pushing past my limits, and yeah, I'm just excited for 2026 because she
hmm
back.
Okay.
So
I'm ready
yeah,
for that.
yeah,
I can't wait to see it and see her.
yeah. It's time to birth something new. I had to incubate for a minute.
Yeah. I was trying to come up there for Christmas. Um, it didn't work out, with everything going on. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to come soon. Definitely before the new tour gets started. I gotta come home to see Miss Tony
Oh,
Braxton and
yeah.
New Edition and Boys to Men. I think that's gonna be
Hmm.
a phenomenal concert. I can't wait.
Absolutely.
I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see that. And then I get to see family and everybody and make up for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So yeah, we're gonna
Well, we
definitely
can't wait to see
do stuff.
you.
Yeah, we should set up like a group reading or something like while we're in Detroit, kind of promote it. So you guys got to check us out on our social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. And if we do something like that, we want y'all to come see us.
Yeah.
Come
So
hang
if you're
out with us.
interested in that, send us an email. Send us a cuz mail.
Yeah, go to
And
our
let us
website,
know.
cousinsinthecosmos.com, and send us an email, and we'll give you some dates. And then after we give you guys some dates, y'all can lock in and see if y'all can come see us. Come see us in person.
Yes.
We're really nice people.
Yeah, and it'll be a good time. It'll feel like family, indeed.
Yeah, I think that would be cool and dope,
Yeah,
and kind of
very,
bring everybody together too. Yeah,
very. Because we a
even y'all,
vibe.
even y'all scary folks that don't want readings, but y'all really do. Y'all can
Yeah,
come too.
yeah. Just come sit in the space. You don't even have to come get a reading, but just come share space with us.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, let's start this new year off right with a bang.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I'm with that. Okay,
Hmm.
so let's debunk some myths.
All right.
I got some myths I want to debunk, and I want your opinion on them too, right?
Okay.
So, this first one is like my little pet peeve right here. So, myth number one: if you have a gift, then you should know everything. Everything. You should know every damn thing. That's what I really want to say.
Mm.
So that bugs the fire out of me because it don't you think if I could pick six numbers, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all? If I could pick six numbers and win that, man, you see the was it the Mega Millions or Powerball that was in the billion? The- Come on, I would be out of here. You think I'd be sitting up here talking to y'all if I could pick
Yeah.
six numbers? God
Yeah.
ain't gonna let me do that because he know my heart. I'm gonna be out of the country. I'm gonna be secluded. You ain't gonna be able to reach me for nothing.
Hmm.
For nothing.
Your gift is just withering away while you sitting
Right.
on the beach
I
sipping a drink.
probably exactly. Somebody talking about a reading. A reading work for you?
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
ain't no telling what kind of person I'm gonna turn it to. But I'm man. I'm thinking real estate because me. If I got that kind of money, I'm gonna need a house in Detroit. I need a
Mm-hmm.
house in London. I got to be British and get my tea and crumpets and a small tea.
Hmm.
I want a place in L.A. And I don't know. Since I visited my brother's house in Colorado Springs, I really like it out there. It's
A
different.
lot of people are being called to Colorado.
It's
A
different.
lot of spiritual
Colorado's
people.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so it ain't just me. Okay, I've
No,
heard that.
No.
Now
I
the
know a few people
elevation.
who moved to Colorado and they end up coming back to Detroit, but I know of people who feel the call and the pull to go now.
Okay,
Even
it's
cuz
something.
that's where
It's something
cousin
out there.
Sky. She trying to go
It's
to Colorado right now too.
it's something out there. Well, when she go, tell her, yeah, we got some family out there. My
Yeah.
brother and his wife have a beautiful home out there. I mean,
Mm,
oh my God, beautiful home.
yeah.
Like more than half the house upstairs is their primary bedroom and bathroom
Mm,
and
hmm,
office and laundry and closet. And I'm like, they got a nice crib, a beautiful
mm.
house.
Living.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. It was beautiful. I was just happy to be in the thing.
Yeah.
But Colorado was weird. I mean, the altitude and stuff like that. I remember
Mm,
feeling kind of like lightheaded, and I couldn't take a full deep breath. Like when we went to the Pikes Peak, which is like I think 14,000 feet above sea level,
hmm,
and you're literally standing above the clouds. I'll send you some pictures. It was so beautiful,
hmm,
but I couldn't damn breathe. Like I was tired. Like when I got off that train and they told us we
uh-huh,
only had 30 minutes, I tried to run inside to go get a snack. There was no running. You can walk.
mm,
You know,
hmm.
try to speed walk when it ain't no speed. But that thing is it's crazy. But yeah,
See, based on my human design though, I'm supposed to live in a mountain
I
landscape. And that's where I thrive the most. So if I
feel
align
like I
myself to
belong
live
on an
in the
ocean
mountains,
somewhere.
huh?
I feel like I belong on an ocean somewhere. I want to be by some
That's what
water.
I thought myself until I had my human design reading done.
Mm,
And yep, it says I'm in a mountain landscape I'm supposed to be. So
I
I
want
guess
to get
spiritually
one
I
of
would thrive
those.
better in those spaces.
Okay, I want
Yeah.
to get one of those.
Oh, yeah, I could definitely hook you up with the person that I
Okay,
went through and just give you the website so you can do it yourself. But
okay.
yeah, look into human design.
Human
It's similar to like a birth chart, but it breaks down everything about it's like um what is it? I Ching, astrology, and it's another like system that's used that it's like all combined into this human design format.
Okay.
And it's real deep, very detailed, but it'll completely expand your mind and your purpose, where you going, how you see yourself.
I definitely want that. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Because
should.
I'm a Libra and in all my dreams I'm flying. I fly everywhere. And
Mm-hmm.
that's an air sign and I'm thinking and Libra is an air sign, right? I believe. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like I'm like flight, air. I got to
Mm-hmm.
be in the sky, air and heights and all that stuff. I love it. Like I want to
Yeah,
skydive, and I've never skydived, but
I
I
want
like
to do
all
that
this
too.
stuff. Yeah, I want all that fun stuff. I love it. But for,
Adrenaline
s-
junkie.
for some reason, when I get near an ocean or some water, I feel so calm and so relaxed, and it's just beautiful. I can lay on the beach literally all day, and
I mean, it is a whole like living entity.
yeah,
So just
we got
imagine
we
how
got to find a
big.
city to go to that got the mountains and the beach. Like if we can find a place like that, then sign me up. You
I
thinking
want to
hard
say
too?
like, well, I remember when I went to South Carolina, we passed through a lot of mountains. I don't know if that's actually on the border like that, but the beach there, it's right off the water and the coast.
Okay.
I'm not for sure, but
Hmm.
I feel like it is. It's a
I know
nice
North
mix.
Carolina got some beautiful mountains. So yeah, I mean we can look into all of that. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. Here's some more myths to debunk.
All right.
Uh, go ahead.
Let's see. Well, I guess I would use my gift should make sense immediately.
Hmm.
Most people like when they receive readings, sometimes when you tap into the spirit realm, there's no sense of time in the spiritual realm. So if somebody is connecting or pulling a message from that space, it may not have happened yet. It may
Right.
be something in the future. And a lot of times what you receive may not make sense to years later. I've had
Hmm.
readings where it took years literally before it manifested. I'm like, oh, like this from that reading from so and so. Like it'll
Yeah.
start to click. But a lot of times people may sit in that space and not know what the hell we talking about,
Right. That's
um,
true.
because it don't necessarily make sense until you actually sometimes have to sit with the message or just wait on time to pass by.
Sometimes I'm sort of a precog, so sometimes I'll see something that hasn't happened yet, And then
Mm-hmm.
as I tune into it, and I always tell them write it down. I always say write it down, write it down. I'll write stuff down too as I'm doing a reading, but that paper gets immediately. Like I don't keep like I guess records or information sitting around like that. And
Yeah.
but I always tell them, and I remember a guy 6, 8 months later contacted me through Facebook and was saying, "Hey, I still got the paper," and he sent me a picture of it. He said, "Everything you said that I wrote down here," he said, "Man, I was such a skeptic. I didn't believe nothing you told me." He said, "I
Mm,
was just calling bullshit on everything." And he
yeah.
said, "Every single thing, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, all seven of these things happened, just like you said."
Mm,
And I was like, dang. And I told him, I said, well, I just say what I get. But yeah, it might not be the right timing for that message, but that's why I tell people write it down because I'm not sure.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it
Yeah.
don't make sense to me, it don't make sense to you, just write it down.
You just a messenger. You can only give what you get.
I'm translating what I received. That's it.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Uh, I'm not spiritual enough.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. The thing is, we are all spirits, and being spiritual is literally
Exactly.
being true to yourself.
And energy.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's being true to yourself. You know, so when you fully embody your spirit, like not the ego, not who you were programmed to be, not who you were conditioned by
Mhm.
social constructs or ideas, um boxes you've been put in, like when you can truly honor your spirit and your soul, and the
Yes.
truth of your soul, that's being spiritual.
Yeah.
And there's no direct spiritual walk. Everybody's spiritual walk is uniquely different because it's all individualized based on your spirit.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I love that.
that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Hmm.
People's but religions and stuff comes into that too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got another one?
absolutely. That give me the if it's real, it shouldn't feel scary, right? And again,
Uh,
that's the religion piece. I feel
that's
that
the religion people.
people, it has instilled a lot of fear into things that is actually normal for us.
Yeah.
um at the end of the day, again, I know I said it over and over again throughout season one, but we are all gifted. We all have the capacity to be able to tap into the spirit realm if we can sit still enough to hear it. Some people just practice it more. Some people have developed their craft more. But we all have that potential. Um, but when you are conditioned to fear questioning something outside yourself, or to fear questioning spirits, or to fear questioning the voices that you may receive, which can
Yeah.
just be downloads or your spirit team talking to you, you end up putting up a wall and blocking yourself out. And you end up either minimizing that gift, or that gift end up going away. So it's that kind of, if you don't use it, you lose it type of energy.
Yeah.
Um, and again, I hate that we have been taught to fear or question things. But I'm here to be that rebel, and also
Yeah.
just encourage people to to do the
I
same. Like,
mean,
know yourself.
yeah.
Know
So
yourself.
a lot of times people um feel like a gift that's coming through a message or something might be scary, or they might not be ready to see somebody that's passed or something like that. You have to always go into it with an open mind, an open heart, and say, God, I trust you first. And so
Mhm.
whatever comes after that should really not scare you at all. You know, we have a relative that got visited by someone, and their first reaction was, "Oh my God," and then it was like, "Oh no, 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 I'm sorry, come back." Kind of have to be willing to. People get scared when it's something they don't understand. I've been
Yeah.
afraid. I remember driving home one day and seeing a shadow come out of this house and towards the street, like towards my car. And I remember pulling up at my house. I mean, slamming on brakes, trying to get out that car, running into my house. And then I immediately, in my mind, put up a force field around my house like, you cannot come in here. You
Hmm.
cannot follow me home. You can't do none of that. And I remember burning a white candle and lighting some white and green sage and walking around my house like, nope. But that energy, whatever it was, oh my God, I just put it two and two together. That was some years ago. Somebody was shot in front of that same house like 3 months
Yeah.
ago.
Oh.
I just put that together just now.
Hmm.
Somebody died right there at that spot in
Outside
front
your
of
house?
the house that I saw the spirit come from, the energy.
Okay.
But it was years ago.
Yeah.
That's so
Mhm.
weird. I just put that together like it was the same house. Because every time I drive past the house now, I look at it kind of different, and I'm like, yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know if I could live
See,
in that house.
okay. I thought you were telling a story about the lady who husband or man, you saw the
That
spirit.
house,
That okay. That's what I
that
thought.
house.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. A
Yeah.
lady was with her husband walking, and somebody
Mm-hmm.
pulled up and shot him
Mm-hmm.
right there in the head. It was down the
Yeah.
street from our house, like literally.
Mm.
Yeah, that's crazy. It was
Yeah.
that house when I saw her energy. This was years ago, and I hadn't
Mm.
put it together till just now.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Give me
Well,
some more sage.
right. Well, I mean, again, you got to trust what you see and you feel, and we don't feel these things for no reason. Um,
Exactly.
I could
Yeah.
definitely agree to the scary aspect of being scared of seeing spirits when I was younger, and I literally had a breakthrough a couple weeks ago.
Mm.
Um, that's what I guess blocked off my gift of clairvoyance and seeing well, not clairvoyance, because I still see images in my mind, but I don't see spirits. Well, I
Okay.
wasn't seeing spirits until recently, right? But I had to address the fear that I picked up when I was a teenager, and seeing spirits. And I remember being like terrified in my room, because I would always be like surrounded by orbs and shadows, and I would just
Okay.
like kind of cover my head. And
Mm.
from that moment, spirits, they don't want to scare you, so
Right.
once they noticed I was scared, that gift just kind of shut down. And I literally had to go
Oh,
back and heal that part of myself, which helped to unlock my gifts now.
you know,
And it goes
children.
along with our segment today, our gifts activated for a reason,
Okay.
so
I think
um
in children see things all the time. Children and
oh
animals,
yeah, they're
and I
they're pure
mean, they're not
vessels.
afraid because they're like pure, like wonderful energy, and they're open.
They're not afraid until they're taught to be afraid. And that's the thing. And
Yep.
that's why I'm so adamant on protecting the minds of children and the gifts of children, because they come in here already fully equipped and gifted. And then the
Yeah.
conditioning that they're taught starts to add on these layers where they block it out and fear it and, conform. But if
Okay.
we can actually nourish, cultivate, and water those seeds the right way, our children will be powerful. Like
I know.
this next
Oh,
generation coming up,
we got a few.
baby.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a few babies in the family. I done held them, and that same energy I use for reading, will put that in my finger. And them kids be holding on to that finger, and they feel that shock, and they look up at me
Mhm.
like this. And I'm like, "Uh-oh, you one of us,
Mhm.
ain't you?"
Yes. Yes.
I love it though.
Yeah,
That
I'm
to me is
excited to see.
because it don't happen with all babies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little spark from Egypt.
Oh, Egypt, she didn't sat there and pull energy off people, and she didn't pull cards for people.
Okay.
Yeah. We was at a retreat one time, and she put her hand on one of the girls that was sitting next to me crying, and
Oh,
she literally absorbed the pain out of her heart, and she turned around. She was less than a year. She was 11 months.
wow.
And she turned around to the campfire and she threw it at the fire, and the fire just like went up real big.
Oh,
And
wow.
everybody around the campfire looked at her like, did the baby just do that? So like Egypt is very, very gifted and tapped in
I can tell.
already. And when I tell you,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm making sure she stay pure. Like no.
Mm-hmm. Got
You know who her
got
mama is? Like what you mean?
right.
But
Couple
yeah, we have a lot of
necklace.
gifted babies. Yes.
All right. What was the other part you just said? Next segment.
Um the next segment, well, I guess we could go into how our gifts show up differently.
Yeah, let's
So
do
a lot of gifts don't always show up and have this like woo woo mystical type of look.
right.
Sometimes your gifts can just look like leadership. Having the power and the strength and the I heard servitude. I don't know if I'm using that correctly, but that's what just popped up.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, but having that type of energy to lead, everybody can't do that, and that is truly a gift to be in a leadership position.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that because a lot of times people say, before I wrote my first book, I had to have the discussions with the Christians. I had to have the discussions with the skeptics. I had to have the discussion with everybody. And so, like, the Christian folks would be, they always say the kind of the same thing. It's almost like they were reading from a script, Oh, you're not clairvoyant. You have a gift of discernment. You're a prophet of the Lord. And I'm like, yeah, don't. Yeah, that's not me. Not I'm not a
Mhm.
prophet of the Lord. I'm like, why can't I just use clairvoyant? That's the definition of what I have to give. And then it
Mhm.
would turn into like the skeptics would, well, yeah, just if you psychic, then just give me six numbers and I go play the lottery. Like, first of all, I ain't psychic. I'm like,
Mhm.
second of all, if I've come up with six numbers, I'm not giving them to your ass. Hey, they staying here. I'm gonna use them. So yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Now I have like won some money in casinos and stuff like that. And I'm
Mhm.
not a gambler. I don't even like when I go to Vegas, I go to the shows, I go eat. I'm not in no casino and I get bored very easily spending money.
I hate losing my money. That's why I
Yeah,
don't.
that's a no. But I noticed the last time
But
I went with my brother with Ricky and we were in Vegas and he took me
Mhm.
to a roulette table and he was like, okay, so he was like,
That's
okay,
my
I'm gonna give
story
you these
too.
chips. And he gave me some chips. And he
Uh-huh.
said, look at this table and decide. And he said, take like 5, 6 chips and just put them on some numbers. And I said, no, I just need 4. And I was putting them on certain numbers that I was called to.
Mhm.
They spent the ball around. I had put 2 chips on 14 black. It hit 14 black. And then he was like, do that again. And I was like, okay, let's do it again. So we did it again. I hit like
Mhm.
4, 5 times in a row. I think it was.
Okay.
I
Hmm.
don't even know how much money that was because I'm not a gambler. So, but I know if you hit a direct number in a direct color,
Mhm.
it went from like a $20, $50 bet, whatever it was, to like almost in the thousands. It was in the thousands. I know that much.
Hmm.
And I had like he gave me like 8 to 10 chips.
Okay.
And by the time we walked away from the table, I had about 20, 25 chips, and I just gave him half of them.
Mm.
And then he gave me some, and I was like, okay, I don't even know what this is. And by the time I turned it in, I think it was like $1,000. It
Okay.
was, yeah, and I gave some chips to my mom because she was sitting at the machine playing, and I'm like,
I
yeah,
did. I was there one night too. Wasn't I?
this was in Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas. Okay.
This is in
Okay.
Vegas. This is
I don't
when we
think
went
it
to
was.
Vegas,
Yeah.
and me and my mom and my brother was out there the same weekend.
Okay.
Um, for Evolution Travel were having a big convention there.
Okay.
And so we saw each other and we hung out with each other basically. So we went to their parties. They came and hung out with us at the casino. Me and
Mhm.
mom went to the Ferris wheel. We took the package where you can do all the drinks you want and ride the Ferris wheel VIP. And we were just doing stuff to kind of like get our minds off of Big Mama passing.
Oh, okay.
So that was then.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. I've had the same luck with Ricky.
yeah.
Um,
He'll take
I
he
don't know
won't.
nothing about gambling either. I'm not a gambler. I do not like
He will
to
show you the
lose my
ropes.
money.
My
But
baby
he
brother.
took me to that roulette table and I hit the first time
Mhm.
and I was so surprised, like, oh, okay, I got some beginner's luck. So whenever I do go to the table, I do hit, but I don't know what I'm doing. So
Me
if I'm
neither.
not with him, you ain't gonna see me at the roulette table.
Yeah, I literally hit like 5 times in a row, and then I was like, okay, I need to stop because I'm gonna start
Yeah,
losing, and I
yeah.
stopped because I was like, nope.
Just be trusting.
It's fun, yeah.
Well, so I guess we get into a little bit more of the meat. So
Okay,
again, this is about our gifts activating for a reason. And
okay,
it's literally all about divine timing, right?
right.
And with us going into this new year, we got this new year energy. It's literally knowing that our gifts activate when we are truly ready to carry those gifts.
Hmm.
So, like for myself, I've had gifts literally sitting dormant. Some gifts again I've had and they have completely went away, like astral traveling and being able to see spirits. Things that I was doing at a point in time and doing it effortlessly, and then allowing things to kind of simmer and fall down, to where I didn't have access to it.
Okay,
And I've had life experiences that has literally set me down and literally cracked that shell open.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned something in our opening. I can't remember how you worded it, but um, it ties into the fact that we have to. That's what you said. How these gifts activate when we have grief, when we have loss, when there's chaos going on. You know,
Word.
some type of like heavy moment. But that's literally that shell cracking. Like you literally feeling the pressure of life, and as soon as that shell cracking open, that light comes out. You
Yep.
know, but it doesn't happen, like that shell doesn't birth until it is ready. So we have to sit there and hold all of the pressure. We have to learn from what this is teaching us and what this is showing us, so that when we have that gift, we handle it correctly.
Yes.
So I'm like truly grateful, because I thought 7 years ago I would be making videos and sharing consciousness and helping other people tap into their gifts. And if I would have did that 7 years ago,
Mhm.
like I don't know half the stuff that I know now, because I had to
Yeah.
actually live it and experience it. You
And
know, so
think of it this way. In my early teens, like 12 to 15, I experienced a whole lot of deja vu. Didn't know why.
yeah,
Right around 16, 17 is when I lost somebody. And then I started noticing gift traits popping up here and there. And then right around the time I turned like 20, 23, 24, another big shift. I moved out of the state. You know, I had stuff going on that was kind of preparing me, because I think the gift activated when it was supposed to. You know, one of my good friends at Tavius, with the brothers, I noticed that, like, when he would test me after I took that psychic development class,
hmm
he played with me like a toy. Like he literally like would stop in the middle of the street. What you get right here? And I'm like, what? And I'm like, no, we ain't doing that. And then next thing you know, I'm finding out this boy was hit by a bus, and I done stood over the spot where the boy passed away, and driving past the house he lived in, and I described the house before we get down the street, and all of that stuff, and like I was being prepared.
yeah,
I was being
and it's
prepared. I wasn't clairvoyant yet. I didn't know what I was doing. After I took
yeah.
that psychic development class with Vivian Institute, Joelle always correct me when I say I say it wrong. But when I learned some things from being in that class and taking that class, you know, everybody's gifts are different.
Some people are born with them, and some
Yeah,
people have to go through chaotic moments in life in order to birth it. So
yeah.
it's
When
truly
you started
different.
reading people and tarot cards, pulling cards and stuff like that, at first I was like, well, that's not my path, but I don't know what it's gonna mean for her. So I had to sit back and watch. And
Yeah, I
then
didn't expect that path at all. It just flowed to me. People were having dreams about me, and they would call me and be like, "Hey, like you was in my dream last night, giving me guidance," you know. And I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh, really?" You know, so like it was literally the spirit realm that pushed me into that space.
yeah, I
Yeah,
like that. Let's take a
yeah.
quick break, y'all. We're gonna come back and wrap up in the last segment.
In a minute.
We belong. Marcus and Rosa in the glow of the night, dancing with spirits, bathing in light.
So you know,
Explore the mysteries beyond the veil with Cousins in the Cosmos, featuring Marcus, the true clairvoyant, and Osa, the spiritual healer.
Hi guys, this is your girl Trina Braxton, a proud licensed real estate agent with Howell Luxury Group Realty. Since joining HLG, I've been able to realize that the real estate world is a different place, and HLG is an expert. Allow us to help you make your next home purchase one of the best decisions ever. You'll have your forever home, and HLG will have yet another satisfied client.
When the rhythm flows through hidden realms where only we go, we're tuned to the
hey,
Okay, we back.
fire the DJ, fire the DJ. I'm just kidding.
Right.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna stop before see, just for that. That's why I should have shut up. We're sorry. We're sorry.
But welcome back to Cousins and the Cosmos.
Yes, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everybody.
Journal,
Cousinsinthecosmos.com, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
TikTok,
I don't know why I was about
YouTube,
to say Twitter. Yeah, no.
Spotify.
Spotify. We're on Spotify. I saw it. Yeah.
Yes.
I had to go in
Follow
there
us,
and
like, share,
follow
subscribe.
myself. Yeah.
Yes, message us, send in some hey cuz mail. We want to hear from y'all.
Yeah, I need to get
Any questions that you have, any feedback, anything you want to share, like please send it in. We welcome it all. Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So let's wrap up this segment. And then we can go into Hey Cuz, and we can go into words of wisdom. Wow. For short.
Yes.
So we'll wrap this segment up with this part. How to honor your gifts without burnout.
Yes.
So boundaries, spiritual tools, anything you want to bring up or mention to keep you from burning out?
Honestly, spiritual cleansing is so important when you are cultivating your gifts and actually working with other people with your gifts. You pull and receive it's like you are alchemizing the energy of others, so you're constantly receiving and taking on other people's energies or whatever they are releasing in your session. Again, your gift could be completely different. It may just be the touch, it may be the words that you give, it may be downloads that you give and receive to people, but however your gift is being utilized, you have to cleanse and ground yourself. So I'm truly having a ritual, a routine of grounding and cleansing.
Okay.
That truly helps without burnout, because if you keep going without grounding yourself and without cleansing the energy that you have received, you will truly burn yourself out. We are talking life force energy.
Yeah, I like that. I have to ground myself at least like every week or two. If I don't walk out my house barefoot and walk in the grass and literally like walk around barefoot, I don't get grounded, and I feel like I'm all over the place. So I'm also dealing with type 2 diabetes, so I'm trying to like diet and exercise my way up out of that and get off medication. So like if I do sleep, I'll have like night sweats sometimes where I'm just like hot and I'm wake up in a puddle of water, or I get up 7-8 times to pee in the middle of the night, and I hate that. I hate that. It's like it sucks.
That sounds
So
aggravating.
yeah, but I noticed that when I ground myself, I don't have a lot of problems with diabetes. I really don't.
Some people they release through pee. You may release it through sweating. You can release it through the back end, however, but sometimes people have to release different ways, or even vomiting or burping. It's times if I'm in a space where it's a big crowd, I will belch to release the energy I'm absorbing in the room. And that's literally clearing out lower vibrational spirits.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, grounding for me is like number one. If I don't ground, it's not gonna happen, because I feel like I'm gonna bump heads and I'm gonna get like bitter and irritable, and people like piss me off in an instant. Don't let me be driving and somebody cut me off. Oh man, they're everything but a child of God.
Yeah.
So,
well, again, high key on boundaries though, because you do have to protect yourself spiritually. And sometimes people can know that you are gifted, and they constantly want to plug into you every chance they can get. And it's not a reciprocal thing, that they're constantly like drained, like sipping you from a straw, and we have to develop boundaries and sometimes cut people off, draw the line. I don't have the energetic capacity to hold space for you right now, or right now I'm, I need to clear my own energy. I'm shut down for the night. But however it shows up, like boundaries are very vital.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to piggyback on that, because I know you mentioned boundaries, and that goes to say that your your gift doesn't require access to everyone. You
No,
know? Yeah. Just
hell
because you
no.
gifted, everybody is not your client. Everybody is not to, receive your services. You truly have to, practice discernment. Go with what feels right. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. But everybody is not your
Yeah,
client. You know. So,
yeah,
uh, yeah, keep that in mind.
yes. So with
Yes.
that being said, I would like to join jump right into hey, cuz I got a really good question for that one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely want your opinion on this one.
Okay.
All right, let's jump into hey, cuz.
Yo, it's hey cuz time. Marcus and those about to blow your mind. Questions flying, messages landing. Deceased loved ones got the answers you're demanding.
Woo.
Ooh. I started to repeat it. I'm like, don't be lame. And then you did it.
Because we both goofy. And
Ah.
ain't no keeping it in.
Yeah.
People that
Yes.
know me know, like, I'll listen to the most minute thing in a song. It could be a ting or something, and I would know that part of that song inside and out. Like, you could know
Yes.
the lyrics. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. I'm just going to remember that one little ting.
I
Or
love
that
it.
or something.
The
Yeah.
details, they matter.
Yeah, it's the details. Okay, so um our hey cuz question, her name starts with an E.
Okay.
And she wants to know about work.
Hmm.
She recently, okay, let me see. Hey cousins, I recently moved out of state for my daughter's father. The relationship did not work out and we're no longer together. However, decided to stay here and I got a new job, but I'm thinking about leaving this job to go do something totally different. I want to be home more often for my daughter because she's still young and I don't want to be on the road. Oh, she must have been driving. I don't want to be on the road as often as I was with my past job. So, should I take the new job to stay home more often with my daughter and spend more time with her and embark on this new life in this new state?
Hmm.
I think she already know the answer to that, and she knows the answer is yes. In my opinion, is yes. Um, Definitely take the new job. Definitely stay where you are. Um, Everything happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm, it's like I'm getting images already. So I feel like she's in like a new apartment or a fresh apartment or something like that,
Hmm.
and she's looking. She's not looking at ground level, so she must be like on the second floor. It's something like that I'm seeing. Um, that's kind of interesting and kind of cool. It looks like a beautiful subdivision or whatever it is. It's a nice place. I feel like is where she is, and she really likes it. And her
Are
daughter.
you seeing like a white kitchen area? Like, is it like all white?
Yeah, it's like
Seeing a
white and
white room.
it's like white and off white.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but big,
Okay.
beautiful windows, and it's nice and bright. Uh,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like
only
that.
seeing the kitchen area. I don't see the window.
It's like
That's
through the
interesting.
kitchen, I see into the other rooms, and then I see the windows. And when you go up to the
Mm-hmm.
windows, you're looking down like a
Mm.
parking lot, like an apartment complex. It feels like
Okay.
that, but
Okay.
it's nice. It's really nice, and
Hmm.
I feel like it's nice for her. But this new job, I think she should definitely take that job offer. So take the job, E, stay,
Yes.
and stay home and spend more time with your daughter. Now,
Absolutely.
what do you get?
I'm getting the same thing. I got a yes too. I'm
Okay.
only literally working with my intuition and whatever comes through to me. I don't have my cards today. But I received a yes. My pendulum is like a
Hey,
yes.
there
Okay.
you go. What's the
Yes.
other thing in your hand?
It's just two crystals that I have attached.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
I just use the lighter one to
But I feel like the one in your hand is like your foundation.
actually yes, like I'm pulling this energy within my body, yes. So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
grounding me and empowering me at the same time.
I get that. I got
Yes.
it just from looking
Yes,
at it.
yes. Yes.
Okay,
Good job.
that's
Nice.
dope. Get
Indeed.
that.
Indeed.
All right, so
Okay. That was a good
to
question,
wrap
though.
up to wrap up this year, I think I'm glad everybody that has been watching and following us along on this journey. I thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. This has really been a wonderful year. Besides the setbacks and the life in life and stuff like that, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better for all of us. And this next year is gonna be a great year for us. I really feel. And with that being said, I would love some words of wisdom to wrap us up.
Mm,
Words of wisdom, soft and true. They'll find the stars that shine for you in the cosmos. Hearts collide, words of wisdom. Your cosmic guide.
Honoring.
Taking flight, seismic forecast. Feel the bass, galaxies grooving. Endless space, 'cause
Hey, dance break.
Right. All right. So, family, if your gifts activated this year, it wasn't random, it wasn't accidental, and it
Hmm.
wasn't too late. It happened because you were finally ready to see yourself clearly. As we step into a new year, remember, your gift is not your burden. Your gift is your compass.
Mm.
Honor it gently, develop it honestly, and trust that what awakened within you knows exactly where it's leading you.
Mm.
We'll see you on the other side of this year, aligned, awakened, and becoming. Peace and love from the cousins.
Everybody, we love you. We'll see you next year. Happy
Until
New Year.
next
Be
time, Happy
safe.
New Year.
Love you.
Much love.
Fate and mystery. Cousins blood, but deeper we go. Secret world. Yeah. Lights, camera, action. Ready for a chain reaction in the city of dreams. Oh, where the peach tree gleams. Something big is coming. Hear that rhythm drumming. T-by-UF connections. Yeah, we got the right solutions. T-by-UF passions for all your grand illusions. T-by-UF passions. From the set